need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it, for saving my life.
Just doing my job, nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
Our train's still running.
I have nowhere to go.
This can't be real.
What do we do now?
We head for the station. Then we take the train to your sister's.
Where are they? Should be. Other firefighters and medics can go around right now. Go to your host stuff. Like I would.
Wake me up.
Calm down.
Wake me up from this. Once we've got our breath back, let's head to the station.
Why bother? Because we're not dead yet. Without the reactor, we're in trouble.
Everything was like shaking, man.
Where do I go?
My friends got to the station.
How could someone die in a reactor? Where'd they go? Just a bad dream. Where is he? When's Dad coming back? There has to be another way. Cloud! Up here! Look up! I said look up! Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
My son lives on one of the streets down there. If you really want to get to the station, you can always climb those stairs. Try picking your way across the level.
Get back!
What? Why?
Hey, can you hear me? If you can, give us a sign.
Got someone in need of medical attention. Send a stretcher.
You can still walk?
Look at all this debris. It's worse than the slums.
Oh, goodness me.
Station's intact. It couldn't be. But then... The hell? Wait. You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown that burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
I must be seeing things.
I'm just worried about my kid.
This place got hit too?
My knees are knocking.
I'm second later and... I won't get on a train without her. I hope whoever did this is happy.
Might as well give up.
Maybe we can climb over the debris.
Everything was fine then.
Well, can't go this way.
Why us? What did we do to deserve this?
Nothing! The people who did this are monsters!
It's all staged, isn't it? Good one.
No more. Please.
Sure, we could try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't.
Man, what a mess.
Think you're ready to walk?
I'm sorry, Dad. I should have never said I wanted to come up here.
It's okay.
What'll become of us?
No matter what happens, I'm here for you.
Oh man, still spreading.
Once you're on the street, you'll want to head for the plaza with the fountain. The station's not too far.
When it didn't collapse.
Just terrible.
The fire won't spread this far, will it?
Don't let the intruder escape.
Security's everywhere.
He must be close.
We'll be fine now that the military's here.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case... it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell
Help me! What are they?
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
sword on the ground! Right now!
Here we go. Enough. Calling fire. Was never in doubt.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
HQ, Sector 8 Unit 4. We have eyes on the target.
It's over.
We need backup.
Nothing to it.
All clear. Show me your hand!
Let's do this. It's over. Sorry. Going in. This won't take long. You're done. Enough. Was never in doubt.
Just give it up! Don't run! Take him!
Box him in! Box him in! There's nowhere to run!
Need a light? Going in.
Target sighted! I repeat, target sighted!
What is that? No escape.
Troopers on standby!
Get ready.
You are clear to engage! Be advised, target is half Gotcha! Die! Run!
Need a light.
Enemy combatants, you are surrounded!
Don't let him escape!
Surrender!
Give up!
Ground forces engaging target in Fountain Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support.
Not looking good. All good. It's over. Enough.
Target still mobile. Support. Proceed to rally point at the station.
So much for the direct route. Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe. But the rooftops look clear.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Close call.
Be advised. Target approaching residential area. Steel Hall access immediately.
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
effect! All units,
Have eyes on the target! You're mine now!
Here we go. See ya. Enough. That it?
Target spotted! Moving to intercept!
See ya. That's that. Let's go.
Get the bastard!
Get ready. Enough.
He's here! Come on!
I'm waiting. No escape.
enemy combatants, you have been warned! Surrender yourself to public security immediately!
I'm set!
You have nowhere to run!
Not looking good. You're done. So long. Gotta be careful. Let's do this. That's that. Know your limits.
End of the line, punk! I'm gonna enjoy this!
Let's do this. See ya. Sorry. Grenade out! That's that. No holding bits over.
Holding position! Easy!
That's that. See ya. All right. Anytime now. That'll do. It's over. Won't last long. Right. No holding back. I see you.
Try me!
Come on. You're up. Anytime now. No holding back. Good job. So long.
Move in! Don't let him escape! HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
One might go.
You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold that.
An emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
We don't need no reactors.
Wow, who'd have thunk there'd be people riding in the freight car? Guess they don't have much choice, but rather them than me.
Sector 8 will be back to normal in no time. It has to be.
Are you the one who's
So cramped.
I haven't been down at the surface
Stop
in years.
that
So
right now!
cramped.
Down there.
Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
Hey, Cloud.
Are you the one who grabbed
You're
my
about to
face?
unburden yourself? Don't.
Yeesh. You don't make it easy.
They even have hotels down there.
Never mind. Sorry to disturb you.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Do you mind? I'm trying to work here. Will our house still be there? Just leave me alone, all right?
Hey, got a
See,
sec?
my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so...
You're, holding up pretty well, huh?
Why don't you learn to take a
Even
hit,
after what
buddy?
we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something
Why
to look
don't you learn
forward
to take a hint, buddy?
Or maybe not.
Do you think Wu Tai's to blame?
The fire was really big. Little help, Cloud? Please?
I'm sure
I can't stop
Sector
thinking
7's
about it.
too.
The bomb I made
Nah,
shouldn't have
Shinra
produced an
wouldn't let that
explosion that
happen.
big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do? Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him. In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world!
That's right!
That is the Shinra Creed! Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Calm down, it's just a sword.
I didn't hear anything. You gotta believe me. Man, this train is slower than molasses, am I right?
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass. We're the good guys, damn it. You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
I didn't hear anything. You gotta believe me.
Well, I get it if you can't relate. Shower might help. A long, hot one.
They'd probably kill us if they knew we were the ones responsible. No, don't think about it.
How much longer till the station?
This train is slower than molasses, am I right?
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good, if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Still alive?
Over here! Oh, you guys!
Damn straight.
Daddy!
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm glad you're home.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Thank goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry. Not long now, honey.
Wow, am I hungry? Guess I'll stop by one of the food stalls.
What are we even doing here? No one in their right mind would go into a train graveyard at night.
People talk, rumors spread, and kids get curious. You know how it is.
Speaking of which, you hear it was supposedly a ghost, not a monster, that attacked that guy this afternoon?
They must have been seeing things.
A reactor bombing, a train graveyard getting closed off. What? The graveyard's closed?
One of the locals was attacked by some kind of monster, so the watch told people to keep out.
Of course no one's here to pick me up. Why would they be? Why did my office have to burn down? I'm so screwed.
So, what do me and the reactor have in common? Everyone gets pissed off when we stop working. I need a new job.
How about it, baby girl?
How about what?
Let's go someplace a little less crowded.
Okay, except the only place around here is the train graveyard, which everyone says is haunted. But that's cool, right?
Rain check?
Emergency train services have now concluded. This was the final train of the day. We apologize for the inconvenience, but please have a
I
safe
put him
journey
in
home.
charge of my stand. I told him, son,
I feel like it's been...
how much is enough fried march? A handful or...
I've never felt the ground shake like that.
What kind of person bombs you?
Tom Plady's only had it so good because of the reactors.
I'd never seen anything like it before. It was
It was like a giant candle. Sector 8 was a nightmare. Fires everywhere.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up?
Huh, you're such a kidder.
Excuse me? Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You call that a warning?
No, sir! In accordance with emergency regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please, leave at once.
Still too nice!
This area is off limits! Turn around and leave at once! If you don't, I'll have no choice but to use force!
Now you're getting the hang of it!
What the? That's where I work. No freaking way.
Put that fire out, idiots!
I was there yesterday.
If you are unable to reach the building on your own, please contact the nearest Shinra employee.
What do you know? That ain't half bad. I'll make a grease monkey out of you yet.
Thanks. I've always dreamed of opening up my own shop, so I can look after my parents, you know?
Well, a man can always dream, can't he?
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel, I
Welcome
am.
back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
A guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh? Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that. Hey! The hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course. Let that be a lesson to you. When you want to talk to a little kid, don't go giving other professional killer eyes.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that.
I heard
I
about that
promise
on the
I
news.
won't do it again.
Dangerous part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Saw some guy from Walmart was hitting on you earlier. How'd that go?
Not good at all.
Apparently.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them
What's
to.
going to happen to
So,
us? How will
it
this
wasn't that
affect us?
bad?
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate. Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow. It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There is one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
Guess it's time for introductions. What? You gonna wake her up? Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
Cloud, stop!
Get back inside! Get off me!
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some. Is your face always that pale? You're not getting enough sleep. You know, Tifa's probably wondering why you haven't joined her yet.
What's gonna happen to Midgar?
It was just one reactor, dear. My husband decided to go to the station.
Just imagine if rich people start thinking it's safer down here than on the plate. Enough of them move down here. It's bound to change for the better, no?
Keep dreaming. Here's the chili beans. Get your chili beans.
How's about you and me get a rim and play pin the tail feather on the chocobos? Is that like the new favorite pickup line down in Wall Market?
Who the hell knows?
A friend of mine's an aspiring actor. If you're interested in seeing Loveless, I could ask her to help get you a ticket.
They expensive?
You could probably afford a standing ticket in the Grand Circle. Some creepy dude was asking all kinds of strange questions about 7th Heaven, about Barrett and the other members of his crew.
You talking about the creepy dude out of Wall Market?
You know him?
Girl, your eyes are more dazzling than the neon lights of the Honeybee Inn.
He gave you that line too, huh?
Steps the wall.
You ever take a stroll down Culvert Street?
Of course not. Full of thugs and creeps, isn't it?
Nah, just some sketchy stores. It's not the least bit curious.
Everyone's worried they're gonna run.
You won't get the best of me.
Hello there. You must be that friend of Tifa's I've heard so much about. The mercenary? I've got fingers in a few pies myself. Worked with a lot of businesses. Even Seventh Heaven, on occasion. What I'm saying is, you and me, we're not so different. And certainly not complete strangers. In fact, I want you to think of me as family. You know, an uncle or maybe a distant relative. Oh, but while I have you here, you wouldn't happen to be interested in grappling guns, would you? Great for getting up or down in a jiffy. I ordered some for a client, but I accidentally added a 0, and now I have a ton to spare. Was thinking of setting up an attraction where you jump from the top of the Shinra building. You know, for the adrenaline junkies. But the fellas at Shinra didn't think it was such a great idea. Hey, Merc, what's with the glum face? You know, you ought to meet my son, Johnny. He'll turn that frown upside down. He's got a big old heart and a real way with people. Can't help but cheer him up. Or maybe that's just how I see him, because he's my son. Hello there. You must be that I've got fingers. In fact, I want you to think of me as family.
Yes, enjoy yourselves. It's like they don't even care a reactor blew up. Hope he's okay. Last I knew, he was posted in Reactor 1. Haven't heard from him since.
Hopefully we'll get
Sad day. Well, what's happening in the planet?
Thinking I might have dinner at Seventh Heaven tonight.
You were right, boss. It was those Avalanche terrorists that bombed the reactor.
We won't let them beat us. Not ever.
Right. Once the trains are running, we'll head to the office and do whatever we can to help. That's how we can fight back against terrorism.